This is KCTV English News. I'm Nick Brontes. The provincial government is close to getting the authority to inspect and supervise the finances of island casinos. Local officials say the Office of Legislation will deliberate the issue this week and then forward it on for discussions at a cabinet meeting. If the cabinet then approves the transfer of authority, the provincial government will be able to inspect the 8 casinos in Jeju for illegal foreign exchange and embezzlement by employees, as well as see detailed sales records. Local officials will also be allowed to order violators to suspend business operations. On March 11th, the provincial government will open up to the public the business plan for Greenland International Hospital. The Administrative Information Disclosure Committee discussed the issue last month and decided to have the hospital release its plan. Some corporate data is exempt from the order. Greenland International is allowed to file an administrative appeal or a lawsuit to delay or block the order to release the business plan. With the exception of Incheon, Jeju International was the nation's busiest airport over the Lunar New Year holidays. The Korea Airports Corporation says 568,000 people used the local facility from February 1st through the 7th. That's the most among Korea's 14 airports. On the last day of the holidays, around 88,000 people used the local airport. This year's Spring Festival in China led to an increase in the number of passengers on international flights over the period by 75% compared to last year. The Jeju Province Development Center will buy 180 housing units to rent out to people who need them the most. That's 50 units more than last year. The JPDC will purchase homes with an area of less than 60 square meters, and it will prioritize units that provide easy access to downtown or a university. The average purchase price for newlyweds will be 165 million won in Dong administrative districts and less than 125 million in Up or Myeon areas. The average amount it will spend on housing for young workers is 97 million won. The JPDC plans to rent 100 units to people from the low-income bracket, 50 to newlyweds, and 30 to young workers. The rents will be below market prices. Parcel delivery to and from Jeju is more expensive than elsewhere because it's an island, and local officials are teaming up with the Korea Consumer Agency to study the issue. They will survey through April other areas that have similar problems, like Huksan-do in Jeonnam and Ullung-do in Gyeongbuk. Researchers will try to determine pricing standards. They will then formulate a plan to improve the situation and hold a seminar with experts in the field. Analysts say people spend an additional 60 billion won a year to ship items to and from Jeju because it is an island. Mandarin orange prices are falling, so growers are thinning out their orchards. Joseph Kim reports.
A roaring saw is cutting down a mandarin tree from its trunk. Then the cut log is crushed in a wood chipper. Half of the 600 trees in this farm are removed. The densely packed mandarin farm now has space between the trees.
밀식이 되면 약하러 다닐 때도 불편하고 또 햇빛도 덜 맞고 해가지고 간벌을 해야 되겠다는 생각에서.
Local farmers are removing half of their trees to reduce fruit production and improve quality. Enough area between trees allows sunlight to hit fruits, which increases their sugar content and decreases acidity. The wind blowing between trees helps reduce the emergence of pests. A reduced number of trees also means less work and lower maintenance costs. As mandarin prices dropped 8%, farmers chose to make efforts to improve competitiveness.
적극 앞장선다. 하나, 우리는 감귤 산업의 경쟁력을 높이는 길은 우리 농업단체와 농가의 역할에 있음이
This year's goal is to have 250 hectares of farms with a reduced number of mandarin trees. The province has set up situation rooms and organized professional crews to aid farmers.
작업단에서 전체적으로 작업을 다 해주는 그런 체제로 필수적으로 간벌이 반드시 이루어져야 고품질 생산이 될 수 있겠습니다.
Along with the tree cutting, the province is planning to reform orchards to produce quality mandarins. Joseph Kim, KCTV.
Norime Park's Plum Blossom Festival includes treasure hunts and flower necklace making. Brighten up your nights at the Jeju Light Art Flash, which is running through March 15th. Q80 Natural Park's Plum Blossom Festival is not just flowers. Visitors can enjoy traditional games, animal performances, and other attractions. Enjoy a unique and modern take on the works of Gustav Klimt and Friedensreich Hundertwasser at the new Bunker des Lumières. It will be warmer Tuesday, while skies will become overcast as the day progresses. For the details, here's your forecast. The low in Jeju City will be 2 and the afternoon high 8 degrees. In Seogwipo, temperatures will fall between 4 and 10. In Seongsan, the low before lunch will be 1 and the high later on 8 degrees. Across the island in Gosan, temperatures will range from 3 to 8. And the morning low up on the mountain at Songpanak will be 4 degrees below zero, and the afternoon high 2 above. Out on the water, winds will be out of the north and northeast at 7 to 12 meters per second, and seas will be between 1 and 2 meters. And here's a look at the extended forecast. And that brings us to the end of today's broadcast. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope you'll join me tomorrow at the same time. We're now on YouTube. Find us by searching for KCTV E-News Jeju. 시청자 여러분, 고맙습니다.